Hello YouTube buddies. So I'm here with the wine and dollies. I'm kind of shook right now because Toma fell off the shelf, but he didn't fall off the shelf. It was like he was thrown off the shelf. Sarah did this. I try to respond when other people post videos, but Sarah did this scary BJD stories thing. And so Toma, he moves. He moves. Let me move this lamp so you can see me better. So yeah, Toma will move. He's usually on the top shelf in his room because I have the dollhouse. I'm sure you guys seen the tour. The dollhouse has extended. There's 2 new rooms. So if Toma's in the room by himself for very long, like a couple days, he'll move. You'll hear the resin arm noise. You'll hear that in his room. And I know people will probably be like, it's just the resin settling, but after 2 days it decided to settle, like in the middle of the night, scaring the crud out of me. So he moves, and the way to get him not to move is to put Haru in there. So I've been like role playing, because I role play in Instagram with my friends, and we role play with our dollies, and they interact and they're friends and stuff. So I've been role playing, and in one of our role plays, there's actually a dolly that I did a custom, and I brought her to the house to do her face up and to do her tattoos, and I did a wig for her. She had the teal and black hair, which she's a MSC. Sorry, she's an MSD. And hold on, let me get something to drink. She's an MSD, but in my stories, or my friends' stories, her and Toma kind of hang out and fool around and do things. And Haru doesn't like that. So the last RP we did, Haru actually got mad. And her and the other girl got into a fight. And then, like, she was not talking to Toma for a couple days. So I had Haru in her room. Her room is right below Toma's room. So I had Haru in her room. And I had Iki in there to kind of comfort her. And then earlier today, I was like, wouldn't they kind of make a cute couple? But it wasn't like anything that I was going to like make final. Like, I don't know. I feel like as my story progresses, because I'm getting Yuki, so as my story progresses, like, there's going to be relationships, and there's going to be like people are going to break up and get back together, or they're going to have new love interests. And I mean, I'm constantly getting new dolls. Haru's in the house with a bunch of hot guys. I mean, come on. And the way Toma fools around with anybody. So anyway, so yeah. Now, Haru has been giving me a hard time since I had that other girl in my house. I brought that other doll in. I painted her. I took pictures of her next to Toma, which she's little, so she looked like a child. But I took some pictures of her next to Toma because the owner wanted some pictures of Toma. And since then, Haru has been like really difficult. She's been pinching me, and I already have a hard time because with Mero doll bodies, you have like a hard time with their joints, their knees. And usually I'd be like, it's cool, Haru, just pose for me, let's take these pretty pictures, and I'll put you back in there with Toma. And she would pose for me. That doesn't work. I'm like, it's cool, Haru, you can, damn it, why'd you pinch me? So she has been like really, really grouchy since then. So I blushed her, and I gave her a mani-pedi, and I kind of spoiled her. She got a new wig from Cuppy Cake. And then I was like, you know what? This doll is not working for me. I want to replace her shell. So that I've been talking a lot about how I want to replace her shell. And I talked to Sarah about it first. Like, I was telling Sarah, I'm kind of sick of seeing wind on Instagram because wind is so easy. Miro dolls are easy to get. So, and my wind kind of stands out, but I mean, it's still like you see the same sculpt over and over again. And then I'm just like, I'm tired of seeing wind all the time. Because I post wind and then, you see it on the hashtags and whatnot. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to get her a new sculpt. I want to get her, I mean, when you first get your feet in, you're like, I'm going to get the cheapest doll, see how I like it. And then you start to upgrade. So, I mean, I was looking at like Impel Doll. And I really like the Lydia, but the Lydia is not Asian. She looks really American. So then I looked at the Erica and I was like, no, she just doesn't fit like the Haru sculpt I want. She doesn't fit Haru. So then Sarah was like, oh, you should do Supia doll because I'm going to replace Ren with the Supia doll. Or I guess she already did at this point, but at the time. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll look at it because those dolls are beautiful. And I really like the Eunice, but the Eunice again looks really American. And although Haru did grow up in America, she's not American. Her father and her mother are both Japanese. So, yeah. So, I fell in love with the Supia Noah. I call it the Noah. It's the NOA. And I'm pretty sure that's... Maybe it's the No. I don't know. But that's the sculpt I wanted for Haru. But, yeah. So, what I was getting at was... Haru, my wind sculpt has been like difficult for me. And then I was thinking of replacing her. So I had Toma with his weapons and stuff. And I put him in Knight's room because I was setting up for this video. And I put him in Knight's room, standing up perfect. He was fine. Knees were locked. He was good. I went to Haru's room, I grabbed Iki and Haru, and now Iki had his arm around Haru. So I just sat them on Knight's little chair next to Toma. I guess Toma did not like it, because as soon as I turned around, grabbed my phone, and I looked back at the shelf, he was like flying off the shelf. Like he did not, it wasn't like, I didn't hear any of the clicking or the sounds that the joints make. I didn't hear any of that. I literally turned around and saw him fly off the shelf. Now he did not like land in front of it. He landed like almost in the middle of my room, which scared the crud out of me to watch my doll fly that far. He actually did a flip and then landed on his back. Whew, I'm all shook thinking about it because that, just watching it happen was scary. Was like really scary. My cousin used to live here, and my cousin actually said, because I have a rolling chair that I use in my bathroom, that's where I do my face-ups and all my paintings. My cousin actually said that when I would leave for work, he would hear that chair moving around in my room, and no one was in here, but you can hear it on the tiles. I don't know. I mean, I do hear Toma's joints move when he's by himself in there. And so it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. It really is. So I'm a little shook still. I'm shook right now, guys. I'm still a little bit shook. My heart is still like beating fast. This doesn't make me scared of Toma. I still very much love him. He's one of my top favorites. I mean, Knight is my baby, and then there's Toma. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm being told I'm a little shook. What I wanted to talk about was, I mean, it's Wine and Dollies, so I wanted to talk about everything I've been doing. I've been doing a lot. I've definitely done a whole lot of commissions. I've been making stuff like this jacket that Sho is wearing. This is Shotaro. I kind of introduced him on Instagram. I haven't really introduced him on YouTube. This is Shotaro. Shotaro is the son of a Yakuza. His father used to work alongside Toma, because Toma... No, that's not part of the story. That's the wrong part of the story. Okay. So Shotaro, his father died and left him basically the gang because he's the son of the Yakuza. So Shotaro's father died and left like the gang with Sho. I like to call him Sho. Shotaro is a brat. He has a really, really bad temper. Sometimes when you're joking around with him, he might think that you're making fun of him and he will get angry. But he's all around like a really sweet guy. He's just kind of short-tempered and dumb, I guess. It's hard to explain, Sho. He is one of my favorite to roleplay. I roleplay with him. He is really cool to roleplay. He's funny. He is really into violence. Really into violence. And, well, okay, so his character likes to mark people. And he likes to be marked. So he actually has marks on him. And you can see that. See his markings. He's got markings all in his neck. And he's got them on his back. So he's a pretty violent guy. He likes it rough. I actually did some Yakuza tattoos on him. Let me just take this jacket off of him. And I wanted to show these off because I was super proud of these. So he's got a tiger. Get this lamp to work for me. Sorry, this lamp is, I love lamp. So there's a tiger that I painted. The first thing I painted was that tiger. And I'm actually really proud of myself. I didn't think I could do it. And then I did this koi fish. Which I'm really proud of that one too. Really, really proud of that one. And then I also did a dragon. And the top half is basically the top half of the dragon. And then the back end, this is his back. Like the dragon twists. And then it's his tail down here. And his legs wrap around. They wrap around Sho's arm. But I'm pretty proud of these. I mean, I know they're not as beautiful as like Sarah does the watercolor, which I mean the watercolor pencils, I just can't. I can't work with like watercolor pencils. Like I cannot draw. Obviously I can paint, but I can't draw, and I don't know why. Maybe painting just seems more easy and natural, and the more I paint dollies, I feel like the better I'm getting. So those are Sho's tattoos. The Sho's markings. Shotaro, my violent boy. He's really into rap music. He's gangster. He's all about being gangster. So that's what I've been up to with Sho. This is Sho. Say hi, Sho. He is my little rebel, the Sarang. That's how it sounds to me. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. You guys let me know if I'm saying it wrong. But that's how it sounds to me. And I was gonna fix this. I was gonna put like a little button or something to keep that down. But I like this jacket on him. So this was Kyohei's body. Kyohei, I got him the 66 centimeter Miro doll body. So this is the 65 centimeter. And the 65 centimeter is a little more bulky. It's a little more beefy. And I just figured Shotaro probably be really beefy, because he's a fighter. And I can't wait to do some photo stories. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm going to do some photo stories on this boy. Another thing I wanted to show was, hold on, let me put him back. I'll put him in the kitchen with a cove. You be good, Sho. Is my Mika. Now I know Sarah did a mod on her, And she had the little rabbit teeth, but they were kind of big. And Sarah was like, you know, the whole point of modding her was just to mod the mouth open. You can do whatever you want. You can redo her face up. You can do something else with her teeth. I actually was like, I think I want them a little smaller. So I took a nail file and I was slowly trying to just shrink them down a little. And it was actually right after I had posted the video. So I was like, I'm just going to try to shrink these down just a tiny bit. And they broke. They broke in half. So I was freaking out. I wiped the whole face off. Her whole face up off. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to start over. So I got some clay and I baked the clay. And I gave her a new face up. And actually with the new face up, even with her mouth without the teeth, she still looked really pretty. Like the mod was very good. Sarah did an amazing job on the mod. It was really, really pretty. I had it painted like black, like her mouth was just open. And she was still very beautiful. Then I put these little teeth in. And I actually feel like she looks closer. I feel like she looks closer to the Amanda that I wanted. I think it's gorgeous. I hope you guys like it too. Put a little closer so you can see her teeth. Get that. I've recently become like obsessed with mods. Obsessed with mods and changing my dollies and making them look different. Because I see a lot of the Mika too. But I mean, originally when I had gotten her, I had said like in my video, I might change her mouth. Because I know Sarah had the me that she had changed. And I was like, that's kind of cute, but I'm going to play with her the way she is for a minute and see how I like that. Oh, and I made this dress that's on her, guys. This beautiful dress. I love it. If you would like to hit me up for one of these in a different color or even in this color, you can. Just DM me. Or you can leave me a comment and or message me on, send me an email. We could do that too. But, what was I saying? Oh, that I see a lot of Mikas, and I played with her for a long time. And my Mika with her, she had pink and purple hair and pink eyebrows and just the bright colors because that's how I am. I'm like a lot of into like the 80s and 90s. Like I feel like I'm between there because I feel like that's closer to like my era of like growing, and I get a lot of influence from it. I love 80s music. 80s music is like the shit. Like I love 80s music. So that might be why my dolls are somewhat like late 80s, early 90s. That's what I feel like their style is. Like when I look at Toma, I think of like Marilyn Manson and 9 Inch Nails and those type of bands. So yeah, my Mika, she got her mod, and I am in love with this. I love the way this looks. I love the little teeth. Her little bunny teeth, like someone said on Instagram. Somebody's like, oh, I love her little bunny teeth. And I was like, oh, she does have like little bunny teeth. But I love it. Love it. I'm going to put her back with Night. He looks sad. There you go, Night. You hold your girl. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was, let me grab Haru, because the next thing I want to talk about was her wig. Please, Toma, don't fly off of this shelf next. So Haru actually has a wig from Cuppy Cake. Let me just take this off. So in the wig, she actually made Haru some bangs. I don't know if you can see it. There's some cute little side bangs in there. Oh, there it is. See? She's got these cute little bangs. But I was like, I like the bangs, but I also kind of liked the style that I already had on her at the time. So I just pulled the hair over and styled it. And these wigs are so beautiful. They're alpaca. And I just kind of watched her, because she would post when she would let me know, oh hey, I'm gonna work on your wig today in my live stream. And oh my gosh, these wigs are amazing. They're so soft, and they're so beautiful. And like, I even told her the style I wanted, and like she did it. Like, it was super pretty. I'll put Haru's headband back on, but oh my god, like, look at this wig, guys. Let me just show it up close. Isn't that beautiful? My lighting is really bad, and I apologize, but it is like nighttime here. So yes, Haru, yes. Yes, bitch, yes. She looks pretty though. I mean, it's Haru. Haru is beautiful. And I wanted to get her another sculpt, but I'm afraid that if I replace her sculpt, that the Toma ghost will be angry. Because it's not this doll, and I don't know if it has to be Wind or if it just has to be Haru. So I still want to get the doll, see how it works out. And you know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It'd be awesome if it did, but you know, if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But yeah, oh my gosh, look how beautiful she is, guys. Part of me is like, Haru's beautiful already, I should just keep her. And part of me is like, I owe it to her to upgrade and make her an expensive girl, because that's how Haru is. Her character. She's like, Sarah described it pretty good. Sarah was like, which was spot on, because I always talk to her about my story, but she's like the tomboy, like anime nerdy girl who used to be like a big tomboy. She used to wear like shorts and like t-shirts and jeans, and then she grew up to be like super beautiful and doesn't even realize how beautiful she is. And that's why her relationships are so crazy, because she doesn't realize like her worth. I think that's why like she chases like she was chasing after Eddie, which, I mean, it's Eddie, come on, who wouldn't? But I mean, like, she chases after Toma, and like, she knows he's trouble, but she still chases after him, because sometimes I think Haru just thinks like she can't get any better, you know? But then Haru's in love with him too, so that might be the main reason she chases after him. But I don't know, looking at her, I'm like, you're beautiful, maybe I don't need to change you. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Leave me stuff in the comments. Okay, and then Mayumi is wearing a wig by Cupcake also. Now her head is a little small, because she's actually a 58 centimeter. So she's small. She's SMOL, small. But this wig is beautiful. It's pink and blue, guys. It's like cotton candy. I'm like, look at that. I'm gonna show you all angles because it's so pretty. I love this wig on her. And if you can see the blue, it looks kind of white, but I promise you it's blue. It's pink and blue. I just love this. I feel like this gives her a more like adult look. She had the little curly wig, and the curly wig makes her really Lolita, which was like how I wanted her to be in the beginning. I want her to be real Lolita. But then as she gets older, I want her to be more pastel, more like, not fairy Kai, but I don't know. I just want her super girly and cute. But I want her to look more adult, because I mean, her and Kyohei, they grew up. They grew up, guys. And she gets older, and she actually, I'm not going to tell too much of her story because I don't want to give away any spoilers because I already gave away too much. Because Yuki's coming home. I paid off Yuki today. Thank you for commissioning me, because all your commissions, I bought Yuki. Well, I had already put a down payment on her, but I put more on her. And she is a heavily modded, I say heavily modded because she doesn't even look like one anymore, Resin Soul Me. And she's got like these strong cheekbones and these big pouty lips, and she's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I think they gave her eye mod too, is what they were saying. So I paid her off today, and then I asked the owner, like, how soon can you ship her? But she's sick, so she was like, I've been sick since Monday, I'm trying to get better. And I was like, okay, you get better. And she's like, I'll try to ship it out Monday. So hopefully Monday she ships out Yuki, and then I can do a box opening of bringing Yuki home. Because I know I did one with Iki. You guys saw all the pieces in the eBay one, but oh my gosh, it's so soft. Like, I'm all rubbing my face oils and ruining it. Go on, cut it out. No, but this wig is beautiful. You guys should commission Cuppy Cake. Sugary Cuppy Cake, that's her name, on Instagram. And I think it's Sugary Cuppy Cake on YouTube also. I want to say it is, but I'm in love with these wigs. They're so beautiful. And she's making one for Reiko, and she's also making one for Night. So I'm so excited for that. Oh, this video is getting long. I had a lot I wanted to talk about. I started to write Yuki's story, and I'm in the middle of writing Iki's. Let me put her down for a minute. Oh, grab this bad boy. It's a troublemaker. I'm giving you a hard time today. Let's play with Toma now. So, yeah, I've been writing Iki's story, and I'm working on Shotaro's story, and I'm working on Yuki's story, and hopefully I can get those out, and I can do some more story times, because I really like story times, and I want to get all my characters out in story times, and then I just want to start reading you guys like chapters of what I've been working on. The girls I roleplay with, they kind of get like a preview of everything, because I'll roleplay with them and then I'll start just writing, and they actually love it. They're like, oh, it's like you get a sneak peek into your story. And a lot of people have been requesting that I actually put it on Wattpad, and a lot of people asked me if I could print out my photo stories. So I'm excited. Like, people are excited and interested in my story. I'm glad you love my characters. I absolutely love my characters. I'm in love with my characters. I love them so much. You know, when I originally wrote the story, Toma was the villain. I tell people that, and they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, Toma was supposed to be the villain. He was the bully, and he was the villain, and he was the bad guy. But when I started writing his story, I fell in love with his character. So I was just like, I can't kill Toma. I don't know how much time I have left on my camera, because I already recorded a box opening. I'm almost at 30 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. So Toma will not die in my story. Basically, he was supposed to die in my story, and I can't kill his character. But other things happen, and I will be doing a story time soon. And I will be posting more photo stories. So I'm going to do photo stories of Shotaro, because he's new, and I kind of want to introduce him and get his character out there. And then Yuki will be home, and then I'll be able to do photo stories with Yuki. And I'm not going to tell too much of Yuki, because it's kind of like a spoiler if I tell too much about her. But she's basically, a firecracker that's after Toma. So she's going to cause a lot of drama in the house with the stripes and with Haru. And yeah. So I'm excited to bring Yuki home. But, I mean, when I clear her off, her current face up, and I paint her, she could tell me a new story. So, you know, I have these characters, but after playing with them, sometimes their story changes. So Yuki's character could change too. I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. Oh, I've been talking for a minute. I think most of the time I was talking about how shook I was, and I'm actually not shook anymore. And it was weird because the lamp in my room was blinking, and I was like, "Is that you talking to me?" And it like blinked, it like shut off. And then I was like, "Where are you?" And it went back on, and I was like, "The fuck?" It kind of scared me. I was kind of shook. But, and then Nathaniel came in here to check on me, and he asked me if I was okay, and I was like, "You know what?" And I told him what happened, and he's like, "Are you scared of Toma now?" And I was like, "No, I'm not scared of Toma now. I still love Toma." I still love this guy. I mean, if he's possessed, then so be it. You know, I'll just have to deal with it. But yeah. I'm like, no. I love my dolly. I love my dollies. They're my babies. Toma is one of my favorites. And even if he's possessed by something, we'll just have to work around it. Thanks for coming, and I'm going to end this because my back hurts and I'm tired. And I was like, and I'm not shook anymore. Thanks. At least I was able to get that out. So I'm not shook anymore. I think I'm good now. See, there he goes. And I will be seeing you guys soon with hopefully some story times, because that's what I want to get out next, is some of my story times. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, YouTubers. YouTube buddies. YouTube. Bye.